Good morning and welcome back with our beautiful view this morning. We are starting on the block today. I'm going to take you back to last weekend when they poured the concrete, and then it poured down rain for a few days, so then Yeshua had to drain the water off of concrete, and then he took the leaf blower and dried it off and got it all prepped for the block layers that will be here a little later.
Stronger than you think. Plans in our heads.
What's it doing, Arlo?
Every cut and nail illuminates.
You clean it all out with your machine? Did you do that, Arlo?
Star rising like a phoenix tall. We're breaking barriers, we're breaking them all. One by one, piece by piece, we're laying foundations for dreams that don't cease. Hand in hand, steady and strong, together we build where we all belong.
Fix your machine, Arlo? Fix it.
The wind blows wild,
Don't fall in the river.
never sway. Our calloused hands shake night into day.
So these guys showed up really early in the morning and probably worked till about 2. They skipped lunch and kept working, just the 2 of them, and they did a great job. I had them build up some pretty hefty piers through the middle there, so I knew that all my weight would be supported on those, and we also filled that with concrete, and them guys looked really good.
So pretty much at this point, we needed to put concrete inside of all the piers with rebars so it would make the block wall stronger. So we had to take and move all that dirt around the best that we could. It was really wet, so you'll see the machine, it starts to sink pretty bad up there while I'm just kind of packing it a little bit. But I just needed to get the concrete around to it after we had mixed it up, so that's just why we was wanting to make it just a little bit more flat during the construction phase. But you can see here it's
Shadows
really
dance
mushy.
on these rented walls tonight. Our dreams in boxes stacked out of sight. Counting down days till the paint is dry. Living in a rental, but aiming for the sky. The sink's a little squeaky, the floorboards moan. This borrowed space don't feel like home. But a blueprint's drawn, a vision clear. Our hearts beat loud for the house near here. Concrete dream, brick by brick.
So we're about to point it out. Right here is our drain for our crawl space, and it is worth noting that that block is really porous. It seemingly, you could spray a water hose at it and go almost straight through it. It's quite wild, but it really needed something to help drain that crawl space, because if you look right here, the ground is higher on the outside. So we ended up shoveling rock around the inside of the perimeter. That way it would help just kind of drain it out to that bottom side, and where that pipe was, we will attach some drainage material and stick it out down the hill so the water runs away from the foundation as much as possible. And we got busy hooking up the concrete mixer, which if you've watched our previous videos, I paid, I think, maybe like $2,000 for this concrete mixer, and it was a super great purchase. We probably used it 4 to 5 times already, and every time it is so amazing. I can mix up at least 10 to 12 bags within a matter of a minute or two. which if you've ever mixed concrete, even with a mixer, you would know how ridiculously fast that is to mix that many bags of concrete in such a short amount of time. It's super easy to hook up. I try to wipe off the face of the fittings, that way the grease does, or the debris doesn't go into the hydraulics of the machine, but it just clips right on there, and within probably 30 to 40 seconds the entire thing's hooked up and ready to mix concrete. It's also got a gate underneath of it that has a hydraulic that you can open. However, we have not hooked that up yet. I don't know nothing about wiring at all, and there's a 14 prong hookup that you have to wire that to, and that's way above my pay grade. I have no idea how to do that, so therefore I have not done it yet. But still, we can kind of beat it with a hammer and open the gate on the bottom, because I did disconnect the hydraulic from the bottom of it, so it just kind of dangles. But we can still open it and shoot concrete out of the bottom of it, so it's still well worth it.
Tonight. Our dreams in boxes stacked out of sight, counting down days till the paint is dry. Living in a rental, but aiming for the sky. The sink's a little squeaky, the floorboards moan. This borrowed space don't feel like home, but a blueprint's drawn, a vision clear. Our hearts beat loud for the house near here. Concrete dreams, brick by brick. Future's coming steady, not quick. Through dust and noise, we'll build our song in this chapter short where we belong.
So when I first got this machine, it had tabs right there that was a little bit larger, so I ended up cutting them off, if I'm remembering that right. And it's probably not the safest thing to do, but I have noticed when I mix a little too much concrete, or I turn it up a little too fast, it will start making a really loud noise, which means that auger's not spinning. So that's the safety mechanism. So just in case like you get pulled into the machine by some means, I believe that it would stop. However, I'm trying to be very, very safe running that machine. Of course, minus opening the gate on the front of it. So either way, it's a really awesome machine. I love it.
Stacking dreams with busted planks.
This one.
Rusty nails and dancing tanks.
That's amazingly easy. What the heck? Wow. That took 30 seconds. Whoa.
That's so perfect, too.
Yeah. Alright, then I think you can see the next one here.
House up and bricks
There it goes.
in a line. Sweat on our brows, but the sun still shines. Tools in
Almost,
our
that's it.
hands, we're all in sync. Bound together, strong.
You may pass these even?
Plans in our heads, hearts in the game. Every cut and nail illuminates our name. Walls start rising like a phoenix tall. We're breaking barriers, we're breaking them all. One by one, piece by piece, we're laying foundations for dreams that don't cease. Hand in hand, steady and strong, together we build
truck was.
Melody of effort, harmony of grit. Every moment counts when you commit.
Let's see if the bike has two flat tires to ride down there.
Piece by piece, we're laying foundations for dreams that don't cease. Hand in hand, steady and strong.
Oh, definitely flat. I don't even know if it's gonna
Where
move.
we all belong. One by one, piece by piece, we're laying foundations for dreams that don't cease. Hand in hand, steady and strong. Together we build where we all belong. All belong.
And so forth.
Stacking dreams with busted planks, rusty nails and dents in tanks.
Alright, so one thing I do not like as a builder is when the crawl space is very uneven and has big holes and dips in it and does not have a drainage system. So we threw some dirt in there while we're building it. It's quite easy to do at this point, and we graded all the dirt out to where it's smooth and nice and level, and all of it kind of slopes toward the outside and the bottom where we put in our drain pipe, and we put some rock materials all the way around the outside. That way the water would run to the bottom of the crawl space and then go out of that pipe that I pointed at earlier. Also, this will be encapsulated, sealed up, and we are going to do more grade work on the outside to ensure that water doesn't get in there anyways. But all these measures are easy to handle right now, but not in the future.
What did he do that? What did he do here? I was like, hey bro, I promise he was lying to you straight to his feet, dude. That was not me. That was Chris.
Uh-oh.
Good, play it again. Good, you. Okay. Good. Keep going. Make them all 187. Like. Wait, 180. 181. Come on. 181. Set that black one in. Hey, you want to take it out? No, can't fall.
Move it down here.
180. Look how 187. 178 flight.
The faucet drips like a ticking clock. In our minds, we're building with every rock. The studs, the beams, they whisper our name. This swinging interlude is part of the game. Pots and pans echo a hopeful chime. A symphony of waiting, it's our prime time. Pack it up, move it out, all in stride. Through this rental ride, we've got our pride. Concrete dreams, brick by brick. Future's coming steady, not quick. Through dust and noise, we'll build our song in this chapter.
Alright guys, thank y'all for checking out our video. This project's moving along quickly. We've been busy, so preferably we'll have some more footage coming out here quickly. Thanks to all my clients and subscribers for supporting us this far.